Good morning. This is Town Supervisor Mike Sweeten. As you know, Governor Cuomo issued Executive Order 203, which required any municipality with a police department to review the policies and practices of that department to ensure that we were fairly, equitably, and with justice policing in all of our community to all of our residents. We held our first meeting on October 26th. We did have some technical difficulties. We've now corrected them. And I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown on the Warwick Police Department just so that you have that information in anticipate of our second panel meeting, which will be Monday evening at 6:30 in this room, and that is November 16th. So just so you understand our police department as it currently exists, we have 104 square miles in our town. We're the largest town in Orange County. We have 4 patrol sectors. We patrol one sector from Pine Island to the Florida border, from New Milford and the Jersey border, up to and around the village of Warwick. We patrol in the village of Warwick under a contract we have with the village of Warwick. And we also have a sector that comprises the town outside of the village of Greenwood Lake. We patrol these sectors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Currently, the department is comprised of one chief of police, Thomas McGovern, an almost 40-year veteran of the department, a lieutenant and a lieutenant vacancy, 5 sergeants, which we consider part of the management staff, 2 detectives. Our full-time police officers are 21. 5 of those are securing our children's safety as SROs in our school systems. 2 are on special assignment, and 14 are patrol officers to patrol our sectors. We complement that with part-time police officers. We currently have 8. 2 split their time providing safety in the Greenwood Lake Middle School, and 6 are available for patrol. That equals a total of 38 police officers for the entire town of Warwick. We also have a 24/7, 365-day dispatch function that's in our town hall. It can be reached at 986-5000 or through the 911 center. It's comprised of 5 full-time dispatchers, civilians, and 12 civilian part-time dispatchers. The current budget for the Town of Warwick Police Department in 2019 was $8,497,942. That comprises 42% of the total town budget. 92% of that $8.4 million is salary and benefits for our police officers. The cost of a new hire is a total of $120,546. That comprises $77,320 in salary and $43,226 in benefit costs, which include retirement, medical, Social Security, etc. For an existing average officer in the Warwick Police Department, their base salary is $107,506, and their benefit total is $77,609, for a total of $185,115. Our officers currently are mandated to take 24 hours of training per year. We hope to increase that to 40 hours per year over the next 2 years. All of our police officers have been trained in procedural justice, and in February of 2021, all will have completed implicit bias training. All of our management and any new hires have been trained in de-escalation, as well as our current officer staff get updates on that very important training technique. So let me explain the process. Under the executive order, the chief executive officer of the municipality, which is myself, was charged with putting a panel together of stakeholders from all across our community, but especially those in areas that have been the subject of police actions against them around the nation. And so we did that. We've got clergy people, we've got citizens, we've got former police officers, we've got a gentleman who's one of the main organizers of some of the protests we saw this summer. So I think we've got a good cross-section in our community. And then there's some mandatory participants like the DA's office, myself, Mayor Newhart, And we've had on our first panel, even though we had technical difficulties, all the panel members felt at the end of the evening we had a good discussion. We're following that up again Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. That's November 16th. And we'll continue the discussion a little bit more in depth on some of the issues of concern that have been sent in to us, like bias in policing, things like that. So we'll do that, and we'll ensure that it's a productive process and that you'll be able to follow along. We're doing this on our Town of Warwick YouTube channel, and there will be a link on all of the town's social media sites for you to view it. You will be able to get a link if you log on to the town's Facebook page, or you can go directly to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We hope that you listen, that you participate, and that you send in your thoughts on this. Once that panel discussion is completed, the Chief of Police and myself have been charged under the executive order with putting together a plan for any modifications we feel came out of those discussions to the Warwick Police policies and practices. We will be doing that probably following this next meeting, and that has to be presented in a public hearing to the public for public comment. That will probably happen sometime early January or perhaps early February. And once that's done, we will take all that input, modify the plan if necessary, and it will be presented to the town board for their approval and submission to the governor as per his executive order. We look forward to this process. We think it will help our community understand and have an ease that they can turn to police officers, as most of them do already, in time of need without any fear. And we will assure them that our Warwick Police Department polices with fairness, justice, equity, and will treat them with the respect that they deserve. So I thank you for listening to this. I hope that you will join into the next panel discussion, which will be held again Monday evening in this room on November 16th at 6:30 p.m. And I want to thank the Warwick Valley School District for allowing us to have this forum here, which is much more conducive to getting the information out. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to our discussions.